Hello there, I'm starting a new series in which I will play online chess in a rapid format, and I will record myself while I play. I hope this can be useful to you, but anyway, it will be definitely useful for me because I will be forced to be focused, to be concentrated, and to verbalize my thoughts. So let's try this experiment for the first time. I'm sorry if I encounter some technical difficulties. I hope this recording will be okay. So let's send the challenge, rapid game. Okay, let's just check the video. Everything looks nice. Okay, so I'm playing nobody. He's 1704 rated. Okay. D4, so I'll just respond by D5. Okay, King's Gambit. Sorry, Queen's Gambit. What should I play now? Let's go with Chigorin. Let's make things interesting. Okay, now my piece is, my board is a little bit slow. Obviously my computer is too weak to handle this playing online. Okay, he captures, I will just recapture. And he goes knight c3. Now I guess he blundered the pawn. He's probably not familiar with Chigorin and he's playing too quick, so I think I'll just grab this pawn, why not, on d4. Let me just try the arrows here. Oh, it's too slow. Too bad. Maybe I'll try lower resolution. Maybe in lower resolution it will be quicker. I'm using MacBook Air, by the way. It's small laptop and it's not very suitable for this kind of videos. Okay, he plays knight f3. Okay, should I exchange the queens now? I think I should. I am a pawn up and I'm black, so I like trading queens when I'm black and when I'm ahead of material. Anyway, moving back the queen would just lose tempo, so I'll just capture the queen. Now he can recapture with a knight or with king. I will probably do it with knight, so I can castle, although it's not so important because the queens are out of the play, so he could just as well do without castling, but in that case this d file can be inconvenient. To have this king, I can just castle long and check. So let's see, so I should think about development. I like this idea of castling long here, so I think I'll just develop my bishop. Some nice square, but there's also this idea, threatening c2. How can he meet this? Can he defend c2 somehow? I don't think so. Is this playing hope chess? No, he cannot defend c2, but he can play, for example, rook to b1, and then I can check, drive his king out on the d2, and what's continuation? What did I achieve? Nothing. Okay, let's just develop bishop now. I placed this move rather quickly, maybe f5 would be interesting to develop the bishop, but okay. It's in the spirit of Chigorin to trade bishop for the knight, so. And now, for example, I can long castle, then my rook will be here, and then this can be maybe a real threat, because it will be the checkmate if in this constellation. But it's far too fetched, so he'll probably not. This is probably not going to happen here. Okay, he's taking his time now. It's okay. So what? The ideal thinking process is first to ask yourself what are all the things this move does. This is Dan Heisman's recipe. So what does this move do? It obviously frees this square for bishop. It controls these squares. Okay, it doesn't matter for me. If he develops his bishop here on a b2, no, it doesn't matter. I can just play my knight on f6. Okay, so I think I will castle here and just grab this d file. Okay. And then I can think of playing knight b4, but I don't want to play for cheap tricks, so if knight b4 is not a real threat, then I'll better develop my pieces. Okay, my arrows have gone wild. This happens sometimes. Okay, stop doing this. Okay, he now threatens obviously f7. I have to deal somehow with this. There are several ways I can do this. The most direct way is just to bring my bishop back. For example, here on h5, or even here on e6, and then I can fianchetto this bishop. But fianchettoing bishop will be difficult if he decides to fianchetto his bishop, so he will be faster. It's too bad my arrows are so slow, I cannot demonstrate my thinking process. But if I go on e6, then he can capture this with his knight, and I will just have double pawns. It doesn't look very nice. Okay, I'll just play bishop h5 here, and later on I will just kick his knight back, with something like h6 maybe. Okay, if you know a way to make this faster, less processor consuming, it would be helpful. You can suggest this in the comments. I will try maybe to reduce the bitrate, so the quality will be lower, but at least I will be able to move my arrows around. Okay, he's taking his time, and this is also something I have to work on. I have to learn to think even when it's not my move. But I guess the video would be boring if I would just stare at the board without talking. But this is what I should do, actually. But okay, maybe I can think aloud. So what are my options here? I definitely have to develop these pieces, which are doing nothing, coordinate to the rooks. I should play e6 at some point. Not bishop to e6, but pawn to e6. And so on. Okay, knight. What does this knight do? Let's see here. It's protected by the rook. Maybe he wants to go here on f5. If I could only select this square. Okay. And also he now takes care of this potential threat here. So this is actually a nice move. It does block his f1 bishop, but he can fianchetto it and it will be okay. Okay, so let me think about possibilities here. I could just retreat my bishop on g6, thus restraining his knight a bit. Or I could just play e6 now, and I will control these squares. What can he do then with his knight? Not much. He can go here on c4. Okay, but I don't see what can he do there. Okay, so e6 is definitely an idea. I could play h6 before, like some kind of Zwischenzug. Just to make sure I don't have any. But in fact, I don't care about this knight. This knight doesn't do anything here. It looks dangerous, but it's not, because it's here. My bishop is here. This bishop cannot be so easily harassed. Maybe I should not be in the hurry to kick away this knight on g5. Okay, and now I see that e6 will also create this threat here, which can be very unpleasant for white. So this move does several things. I will just play this move. I don't see any threats from his side. Okay, I forgot to turn off my phone. I will remember to do this next time. Okay. Now he's allowing me to play b4. Bishop to b4. Is this a blunder, or he has something in mind? Okay, then if I move this bishop, then this pawn is weak, but I can take care of this pawn later. Okay, so let's calculate. So I play bishop f8 to b4 with check. He has only one move which doesn't. Oh, in fact, it's checkmate. No, it's not checkmate, but he can interfere. And then it's checkmate very soon. I don't see what can he do. Okay, I'm just now double checking if there is something I don't see here. So I play a bishop b4, check. He has to play bishop c3. I capture bishop c3 with check, and this should be checkmate. Okay, so check. Well, I really don't see what can he do now. It's just. But you know, I'm paranoid, paranoid in this kind of situation, because many times I had this this winning move, like winning move in which okay he resigned. So it was obviously he saw that there is nothing more to be done. He's offering a rematch, but I will decline now the rematch. I will just reply, thanks, I got to go. Thanks, got to go. I was saying that I'm paranoid in these situations because many times in my games I was sure that I have a checkmate or that I win the queen, and then something surprised me. Okay, so this is the first game. It went well, although I had some technical difficulties. Let's quickly go to the analysis board. I hope that this will... Okay. So this is 10 move game, nothing much to be seen here. He blundered the pawn at the first move, so... Okay, not at first move, but move 4, and then everything went downhill. Let's just... I will not open the book because I don't think there is any theory here. It's Chigorin doesn't have theory anyway. I will just run the computer analysis. To see if I blundered something or maybe I had some chances I missed. Okay. So let's wait for analysis. Just turn this on. So this last position, okay, it is mate in 1, obviously. I don't know if you see, yeah, you can see the diagram. Great. So let's see. I had 1 inaccuracy, and this is probably knight c6 because computer doesn't like Chigorin. Yes, knight c6 is inaccuracy, but okay. Okay, so 10 move game, nothing much to comment here. He blundered several things. Even before this blunder, this position was 2.1, the engine says, so I think nothing much to be said about this game. Okay, thank you for watching, and please like, subscribe, leave your comment, and tell me, do you like this format, and maybe I'll continue to do this. It was quite fun. Cheers.